Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here with 60andMe. I have just finished an 8-week stay in Bali where I've been practicing my yoga again for the first time in about 30 years and just having a wonderful time here in this just magnificent island. It's just remarkable. But I'm heading home now and thinking about what I can bring back with me. You know, what can I bring back to the community that I love and care about so much? And one thing I would love to share with you is the practice of yoga. Obviously, I've done a lot here in Bali related to work and related to just touring. But the thing that's really changed my life is the yoga practice. And I was thinking to myself, what are the fears? What are the maybe 5 fears that women over 60 have about starting a yoga practice? And trust me, these are all the things I went through, all the fears I had myself. So I guess the first one is just the fear of failure. Just feeling like I was not going to be able to do it, that I was not good enough, that I would not be mobile and flexible enough to establish a good practice. And, there were moments in the last couple of months that I've really felt that was true. I had lost confidence in myself. And so the fear of failure is real, but it's like the fear of failure in anything that we try. You just have to get out there, have a go, and just try it. And the other thing, of course, is the fear of embarrassment, that you're somehow going to, be exposing yourself to ridicule and laughter. And by the way, I'm going to just fan myself. It is really hot here. In Bali. It's about, 90 degrees, and I'm sitting here in my room, and it's just so warm that I just fan myself a bit. It's very a common practice. So anyway, here I am. So anyway, the fear of failure, the fear of embarrassment, and that's natural. Who wants to expose their little body to perfect strangers and just be stumbling around trying to do a downward facing dog? It is an issue. Anyway, so embarrassment. Don't be afraid. Don't be embarrassed. Second, or the third thing I think that we fear is our own emotions. And that's really the emotions of, fear, embarrassment, anger, depression, all those things that, we spin through our mind when we're trying to start something that we don't know what to do, how to do. And I think that that's really depression and frustration with yourself are fears that are just, really irrational, because everyone's on a journey to make themselves the best person that they can be in the universe. And that is all we can do. That's all we can do. I beat myself up so much about, wanting to succeed at everything, not fail at anything, not have anyone criticize me. Oh, yes, that's the big one. For doing things in a slightly imperfect way. And you just got to kind of overcome those fears. They're just holding you back, I think, from being happy in life. The fourth fear that I would mention is the fear of pain or discomfort. And truthfully, this is a real one, and it's a one that you have to yourself personally manage. You have to say, yes, I've got this physical situation that I have to deal with. I'm going to be aware of that and just do the positions to the place you can go. I know that my teacher Ika always talked about going to that place of pain and just to the edge and then stopping. Don't try to be like everyone else or do the difficult positions right from the beginning. Just go to where you can go. So don't fear pain and discomfort. Treat it as a positive friend who is pushing you to somewhere in your body that needs some help and some attention. And then finally, I think the fifth fear is just simply the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of just not knowing where this practice is going to take you. It's for some people who've gotten into like me, 20 years of inactivity, never really doing yoga, meditation for a long time. You just don't know what's going to happen, how far you can go, how it might change you. And I think that's a valid fear, but it's like the fear of every unknown. When we start a project, when we start a relationship, when we start, work, we always have to have that moment with ourselves, am I okay? Can I do it? And the fear of the unknown can sometimes really energize you. And it can just make you even more determined to be successful at it and give it your best. It's all you can do. So those are the 5 tips that I've got if you're trying to make a decision about starting a gentle yoga practice. I've mentioned it before, we have a yoga video series on 60andMe. That's one option for you to do it with an online teacher. And then there's lots of other choices you've got in your cities and countries that you live in. But please give it a thought and sit down and look at these 5 fears. See if they apply to you and whether they're ones that you can overcome. Be strong. Okay, everyone, well, have a really good day. Have a good practice if you decide to start. I look forward to hearing your comments and your feedback. Take good care. Bye-bye, love.